Alright, so today we're going to be wrapping up Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Got 80% of the map filled out. About 6.5 hours of playtime in. There's not really much left to do, just, filling out the pinnacle. There's a couple of boss fights, I think. The potential for doing the bad ending if I want to. And I think I'd have enough time to do the bad ending and the good ending, but we'll see. First things first, though, is filling out the rest of this area, which I don't remember how much there is exactly. Nice. Shit. Yeah, I gained some insight into which souls are good to grind for, potentially, for this kind of end game section. I don't know that that's going to be totally necessary, because I feel like... I definitely didn't have... On my first playthrough, I definitely didn't have a lot of those late game tools at my disposal, and I managed. But, it just as an option, I guess. Nice, and I'll have to make note, when... It's probably a when, but, whenever I come back to this game at a later date for a eventual third playthrough, I gotta, keep note that I used the spear this time and to, try out different weapons each run. That could be fun. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, maybe there's an item up here, but I think it's just all blocked off. I also feel a sneeze incoming. Caught it. Yeah. We'll keep pressing this way. Might as well keep killing enemies on my way. Oh, that actually doesn't look half bad, okay. See, these 3D assets on the DS always look like ass. Unless you're using an emulator that has some kind of filter over it. Which I do have, but that looks even... I feel like that looks even better than it does on that version of Desmume. Which I guess is to be expected because it's in-house by the people who have the source code and shit, but... What the fuck? Shit. Do you turn around at all? Doesn't look like they can. They might corner me in here. Maybe. I have potions, so I shouldn't be too worried. It's just yeah, I was gonna say, it'd be nice to kill one of these. And plus, just seeing what's up over here. Oop. Dude dodged. like straight up ducked under, slid under. Because I'm pretty sure the actual path is the one that I kind of ignored, right? This is definitely... At least I think this is the optional path. Maybe it's not. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. I had already procced his death, I think, but, he was, like, in the middle of an attack animation or something, so it delayed? Or something weird like that? Like, that's interesting. They get, like, one final attack off before they actually die. Oh, another final guard. Yeah, this is definitely, like, leads to an optional room, I think. So we'll try to get by. Nice. Maybe this is the treasure room. Nice. Don't really need... Well... I still don't even have a third of what I need for the Soul Eater ring, but whatever. Their death sound is pretty funny, I gotta say. I probably should not attempt to do those sounds, because it sounds fucking stupid, but... do I want to use one of these? Maybe I'd like to avoid it, because, well... Then again, I don't think I'm going to need that many potions for this particular boss fight up here. It's more so once we leave, in which case I could easily double back and restock if I really want to. The more important thing is filling in the map. Nice. And then in the lower room, I'm assuming there's going to be a way into this lower room here, maybe? No, apparently not. But another save room, at least. In which case, I guess I need to double back, which is a little bit annoying. Like, this is the actual way, I want to say. So we'll double back real quick and fill in the rest of this, especially since I just got another checkpoint. Yeah, those clock towers in the background, too, or that clock tower, some of the buildings are 3D as well. And, I mean, it looks kind of... Like, you can tell it's like an older asset if you really stare at it, but if you just kind of let it pass by in the background, it doesn't look half bad. It is one of those things, though, that's kind of annoying, going back to certain DS games where I'm like, why'd y'all even try to do 3D assets? Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, who is this appealing to, you know? It's not gonna get Joe Schmo who sticks his nose up at pixel art to be like, oh, there are some 3D assets in this pixel art game? Like, that's not gonna do it. And it's like the one visual aspect to certain games that just doesn't hold up particularly well, whereas the pixel art very much does, as it always does. I can't really think of a case that pixel art doesn't hold up well, like due to being pixel art at least. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's it aside from, whoops. Aside from where I just left off. So we'll just head back there. Shit. Wait, where the hell did the Valkyrie thing go? It was like left off screen or something. Sitting at level 40. I don't know if that's like over-leveled, under-leveled, whatever. I keep accidentally nudging the right stick, apparently. I kind of wish I had my save from my first run so I could like look at like how complete the map was and what level I was and all that. But it's not a big deal. We'll save it up. This might end up being a very short stream, actually. Took me about 10 minutes to get 5% done. So... shit. Another final guard to sneak past. This is probably the way to do it, actually. And I might as well just kill it because I have the advantage here. Nice. Alright, and this is the same seal that we've been doing for a while. I need to see it like one more time just to remind myself. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I got it. Also, I do need, The question is, I forget... Don't you get, like, a certain bad ending if you don't kill... Or no, maybe the fight just goes on forever if you don't have... the, mirror... thing? Soul? I'll show you why you can't become the Dark Lord. Dude, Dario fucking sucks. Like, actually. Paranoia, yeah, so we'll just... Alright, wait, this boss fight actually might be kind of tricky. If I didn't have potions. I mean, like, well, even so, I just don't remember this fight very well. Also, his hitbox is fucking cancer. Whatever. But his patterns actually don't seem that bad, but maybe that's just because he's not using all of his attacks or something. Oops. Yeah, this seems very manageable, actually. Except for that. Like when his full sprite spawns in. And when you can't hit him off screen for some reason. Like, barely. Like, why does that not count as a land? It's so dumb. Also, I am not playing that great right now as far as landing my hits. At least I learned my lesson there. Shit. Lit. Not too bad. The large hitbox kind of caught me off guard, but not... Actually, not that bad of a fight. Like... Come on, man. Stop this stupid chase. Indeed, let's stop. There is more than one. Is there now? More than one way to make a Dark Lord. Go to my recipe page. I don't know any like recipe websites, but game isn't over yet. Indeed. How meta. Evil laugh. Ah, that's right. Alright, so we got the 5th magic seal, so we can open up this next area. Is there like a quick way? It doesn't look like there's a quick way out of here, actually, which is kind of annoying. Like, there's a quick way to a save room, but not to a teleporter. Oh, what? Lit. Just refresh this real quick. I don't know if chat's like fucking up or not. I have a feeling it is, because like it consistently has been. But either way, press on back to the teleporter. I guess the quickest way is to just go down here, right? I think. Past these guys. But I guess while we're doing some backtracking, I can talk about what I've been playing a little bit. I'd mentioned maybe like a week or two ago that I was in a very Assassin's Creed mood after my Italy trip last month, which I promise I will stop talking about at some point, but it's relevant in this case. So like I jumped back into I feel like Assassin's Creed 2 I had played most recently in 2021. Because like I had that tier list up on the channel, which is like very old video, so I took it down. I actually thought it was not that bad of a video, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, like kind of a outdated tier list, but also one where I'm like, I don't really care about Assassin's Creed that much. But anyway, at the time, I was going to like go through all of them again, like play through all of them again. I played through the ones I hadn't played, which were like the first one in Unity and Rogue, I want to say. And then I replayed AC2 as well. I feel like it's pretty fresh. That's not really a game that I feel an urge to replay, especially after that most recent play. I'm just like, I mean, the story's good and stuff, but like, I'm just not as into it as I am the other two components of that trilogy. But I played through Brotherhood, like, very thoroughly, actually. Recently. I put, like, probably 30 hours into it or something. Like, pretty much, I think I cleared the map. I think the only thing I didn't do was 100% sync, because I'm not a maniac. And then I went into Revelations, and I was like, I had always held Revelations kind of like in this around the same level as Brotherhood, and I was into it. I liked it. I played through the story and stuff, but not particularly compelled to clear the map or anything like that. So I kind of chalked that up to Brotherhood still probably being the best or my favorite all around. Even though I think Revelations has probably the more interesting, like, main story. Though it does feel a little bit half-baked. Like, it does feel a little rushed towards the end. Just a bit. But yeah, Assassin's Creed's one of those series where I'm like, I just don't really have a... Like, I'm not really interested in playing Shadows, even though it's like, you know, weeb Assassin's Creed, which would totally be up my alley. Oh, I didn't equip the talisman. At least I saved. We can do the bad ending, I guess. But yeah, so I played through Revelations, and I was like, I just think side content is weaker. Also, yeah, I'm gonna keep talking over the story stuff, because I don't think the story in this game is good. But Mina, everyone! I know that's just her name, but it's like... This reminds me of Marth's victory quotes from Smash. Everyone, you heartless wench. There's like voice cracks. Rip. But yeah, so I did that, and I'm just like, you know, uninstalled, and, you know, I'm good. I'm glad I, like, replayed them again, the other two components of the trilogy, but it's one of those where it's just like, I feel like most open worlds are hard to captivate. I think I have that video about traversal in open world games, and you wouldn't think that Assassin's Creed, I would actually say most Assassin's Creed games don't handle traversal well, but in the more developed city ones, like, you know, with Rome and with even like Paris and Unity and stuff, the parkour is kind of the interesting traversal. And it's not like the deepest thing in the world in most of the games, but it's something that, like, it's still interesting, and there is some tech to it that isn't necessarily required in a lot of cases, except for some side content, like kicking off walls and like pivoting and like stuff like that. Like, there's some tech to it in some of the games, and I just find that method of traversal like more interesting than the ones where you're better off just kind of, you know, getting a vehicle or, you know, horse or whatever and riding around, or like even like the ship traversal in Black Flag I'm not as into. Evil Soma. So Soma has become the Dark Lord. I have no other choice but to murder the fuck out of him. But yeah, I would say, oh, I guess, oh, Julius mode has been unlocked. I guess that's the way you unlock it in that case. Okay, we'll skip the credits. We'll save that. I forgot that there's a separate mode. Is the purpose of this mode to kill Soma? I think so. So I think, in that case, we will opt to not do that for now. Although there is an achievement for doing that, for doing the alternate modes. It's like the most interesting achievements on the list, but I guess my only lament really with the Assassin's Creed revisit is that there's no Steam achievements to kind of like track what I had done or anything. And I hate Ubisoft Connect and like other launchers and shit like that. Thankfully, most of the publishers that I play games from don't do that. Like the ones that I feel really attached to. Like I don't really play 2K games. I don't really play Ubisoft games. I don't really play EA games either. And those are like the big three that do that bullshit. So it's avoidable enough. But yeah, I'm gonna enter from the other side. I know I can probably re-enter this room anyway, but this way I can fill out the map. But what I ended up doing after I wrapped up my replay of Revelations was made more progress on Nier Automata finally, and like actually quite a bit. I hate that it seems like literally everyone who plays Nier is doing all the side quests and shit, or like most of them, and so I can never get a good metric on how long anything takes, which is really annoying because I just don't feel compelled by most of the side quests. In all honesty, I did a few of them, but not particularly interesting in my opinion, from what I could tell. And I guess I could save my thoughts for a potential video, but it's gonna be a while anyway. I wasn't even necessarily convinced until getting to a round where I just got to, which is Route C. So I'm like pretty far. It didn't take me that long. I'm like, Steam says I played for 14 hours. I think it took me like less than 10 maybe to get through Route A. And like even less to get through Route B, and then Route C I played a couple hours of or whatever. The introductory segment. And that's what I hate, because it's like people are constantly like, oh, Route A should take you like 20 hours, and it's like, what? Try like 7. Try like 7 or 8 though. And I don't know, I kind of notoriously play games pretty quickly. Like in certain cases. So it should be kind of expected, but at the same time, it's like I'm surprised that there aren't more people who played Nier that didn't do the side content and are like, oh, probably like 10 hours max on Route A, if you're like not really doing much of the side content. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm like interested in what's going on currently, but it did take a while to like fully set in. Definitely more compelling than Replicant, in my opinion. But I think it is gonna, like, depending on how it ends, and like how these last couple of routes end up playing out, and how interested I am in them, I think, like, I just wasn't like as into the first 2 routes though, so I'm like, how highly is this gonna rank for me, like in my kind of upper echelon, you know? Especially because I don't really find the combat that interesting. But I'm still like kind of formulating my opinion on it, because I'm not done, so. Is chat screwing up or something? Like, I mean, y'all don't have to post in chat, but I'm constantly like concerned that it's doing that thing, or like it doesn't show me chat messages for some reason, and I don't know why it would be. But then again, I don't know what even caused that to begin with. So I wasn't paying attention enough because I was talking, but did Arikado not show up in the previous one? So you equip the talisman, right? And that's supposed to like remind you that, oh, you shouldn't hate humanity because Mina and like whatever. But really, it's just because conveniently you wear the amulet and Arikado shows up. I think. Yeah, this game's story fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. It's really bad, but the game's fun, so, like, it doesn't matter that much in a game like this. But it's really bad. Like, actually. And I think that does prevent it from scratching that S tier, but still very good. I'd probably put it above Aria at this point, like, just overall. Just like, because a lot of the gameplay improvements are noteworthy, I think. But it's one of those things where I'd probably jump into Aria and like, kind of go back and forth on it, maybe, but I think the most important aspects are probably better here, especially in this particular version, with a lot of the touchscreen stuff, like, handled. Dracula's heir need not be the inheritor of all the Dark Lord's powers. I only need to profess... But you already had, like, copy ability Kirby shit. Which is, like, kind of the same thing, no? I take back... No takesies backsies, Celia. No balls. Like, literally. Well, not just literally, but also figuratively. Must be a portal to the darkness. Arcado, that's the wrong way, though. Although, maybe he's onto something, because you can just kind of teleport. Well... Yeah, it's probably faster to just teleport, but whatever. Oh, one shot, nice. %86%. I know this last area is pretty sizable, so I don't think I'm missing anything else that's major. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? You know what I jumped into? The, literally within the past, like, day or two, was, I jumped back into Super Meat Boy. Like, my old save from when I 106'd it, on stream, back in 2021. Just to kind of clean up some achievements. Some of them, like, I basically just have the deathless ones to do now. Like, doing each world deathless. Like, standalone, obviously. And, I don't know if I have the patience for that, but that's pretty much all I have left. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I managed to knock out a good number of them. And I still think that game's great. I mean, like, there are some achievements on the PC version, at least, that are, like, spend as little time as possible in each given world, and so it's, like, cutting down your times on each level enough to get under that threshold. So I basically played through a good chunk of the game again to, like, do that. Funny enough, some of the later worlds didn't require that much more time cutting, because I think a lot of the timing is really tight in those later levels to begin with, so it kind of requires that level of mastery just to beat them. Whereas the earlier levels, like, you can get an A+ and, like, whatever, on those levels while still having a good amount of time that you could still shave off. But now I'm, like, conflicted if I do want to go back and do 106 again. I think I definitely do want to do that at some point, but I'm unsure if I want to... Like, I can copy this save file. The problem is you don't have multiple saves in Super Meat Boy, but I can like copy the save file and like reinstate it, or like, you know, paste it back in or whatever after I 106 it again if I want to. Forget how this works. I know some of these paths are dead ends. Yeah, I'm torn if I want to do that or if I want to like sorta kinda attempt these like deathless achievements or not. Because like I definitely think I could do. I did the forest light world, but that's like super easy to do deathless. A lot of the others are not. And it is a matter of just like, you know, repetition and like figuring it out, obviously. So it's like if I had the patience to do it, I definitely feel like I'm capable of doing it. I just need like the time, basically. But then once you get to like, I feel like, honestly, up until Rapture, it probably isn't that bad, with the exception of maybe a level or two here or there. But like the Rapture levels, especially Dark Rapture and Super Meat Boy, are fucking insane. Like, let alone doing them deathless, but I guess by the time you get to that point, you're pretty practiced. Oh wait, this is like the actual path, I think. So I want to hit these dead ends first. Yeah, and I jumped into a couple of other games to clean up some achievements. I actually... So because I basically 100%ed... I think I was missing one achievement for Skyrim on Xbox. But because I had done that before, I actually just... I just like installed a mod, like propped all those, because I'm like, I'm not doing this again. And plus, I have so many hours in Skyrim that I wasn't proccing achievements on PC because of mods being enabled. Which I think is, like, totally dumb. So I'm just like, I mean, honorary, I basically did this on Xbox. Only thing I didn't do is beat a legendary dragon, and that's only because I didn't feel like grinding up to that level to get them to spawn in. But it's like, come on, man. I've literally played Skyrim for, like... God, what could the total possibly be? It's probably not even that far off from like 2,000 hours, all told, like actually. It's like there's no way that I haven't done like pretty much everything on this list anyway. I was just a dummy and didn't like figure out a way to enable them, because I didn't really care at the time. I don't really care now either, it's just like one of those things where I'm like... I considered doing the same thing in Fallout 4, because I did get all the achievements on Xbox in Fallout 4. And I'm like, I don't really want to do this again. If I play Fallout 4, I'm going to want to mod it and, like, not really worry about that. So, those are, like, the only games that I would do that in, though. Because, for one, those are, like, some of the only games that you can do that in. Like, that mods exist for that kind of thing. But also, I'd only ever do that in games that, like, I already have done all the achievements for. Because otherwise it's like, kind of defeats the purpose of having them there. Nice. Oh, I said I was gonna stock up on potions and then I totally didn't. Oh shit. Evil snail. Fuck. Oh, he spawns these? Yeah, fuck that. I'm guessing this is the actual path, right? Yeah, it looks like it. I think I do want to go back and heal. Like, go back to the save spot. A little out of the way, but I think there's one at the bottom too, but I'm like, I would like to conserve my potions because there's probably a teleporter actually, so if there is, then I can go stock up. If there's not, then I think I can manage. with what I have left. Because I'm not opposed. Like, I thought about not using potions against Agony because it's definitely doable to do that without potions, but at the same time I was like, I don't really feel like charging my way back here, but... straight through this way. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I don't think there's really much else that I have been playing, because I think Assassin's Creed was taking up a lot of time. A lot of my game time. Which is a little regrettable, because by the time I finished Brotherhood, I did feel like it didn't feel as worthwhile of an experience compared to a lot of other games. But I guess the big takeaway is that, like, Ezio is definitely a great video game protagonist. Like, I would still hold that, at least. It's not that I think the games are necessarily bad either, it's just like, you know, it's the usual Ubisoft open world style, which just kind of gets tired after a while. Nothing down here? Oh, shit. I'm guessing the actual way down is on the left, right? Probably. Yeah, we'll just reset the spawns. Is this gonna be a, what is this? Oh, this is the teleporter. Oh, sick. Let's restock on potions then. But yeah, I think the only way Assassin's Creed would really get me fully back on board. That's like a mouthful. I don't know why I said it like that. The main way I think Assassin's Creed could get me back on board is actually with remakes, which is like, I know that's like, you know, for some people it's like, oh, remake this, remake that, but it's also like, I just don't really, I'm not invested in this series anymore. So, but if they remade some of the earlier titles, that is actually a way to make me care. But it's also like, how much would that make me care, you know? Especially if they take a lot of the design philosophy from the more recent games. I don't know that would pan out well for what I'm looking for personally out of something like that. Oh, nice. Oh, that's what I actually needed. Shit. Fuck yeah. Aranis. That's like the Valkyrie looking things. Let me see what their drop rate is, Aranis. Probably towards the bottom, right? It's possible I passed it. There it is. 3-star? Yeah, I'm not trying to. Also, I need to equip. I need to re-equip the neck warmer. Yeah, that'll help. Tear of Blood. I mean, I don't know what con factors into. I'm assuming defense of some kind. Probably Constitution. Usually I would associate that with some kind of defensive something or other. Anything to sell? I know for a fact there's some stuff I can sell. I don't know how much these heal, so maybe they're worth holding on to. The lance is garbage. Three sevens is honestly garbage. Also, because apparently luck... Like, I know some people have mentioned it, but... in that video I watched on, like, what to farm, which just kind of, like, popped in my recommended, like, luck is so negligible that it's not even really worth changing your equipment. I mean, it's gotta be something, right? Like, even if it's slight, like, why wouldn't you try to buff your luck? Like, not go out of your way for it, but more so, like, what is the harm in doing that? You know, like, any little bit counts, and then plus if you're doubling that rate with the Soul Eater ring, it's like, well, it's gotta be doing at least something. Even if it's like a 1% increase or something, that is, sure, negligible, but something. Maybe it's less than that, maybe it's 0.01%, in which case, yeah, I guess whatever, but... I understand it being, like, something you don't want to go out of your way for, but it's also like, well... It's gotta have some kind of effect, even if it is minuscule. Which I would say is probably worth doing if you're just farming shit. Because, like, why not? It doesn't really detract anything else. You're probably going to one-shot whatever you're farming anyway, in most cases. I did say I was going to hold on to this in case I wanted higher soul damage, because most of these buffs, aside from the 4 points or 5 points in defense, are not that great. So, maybe? Anything worth buying? Stock up on potions. Also, we do have one more boss fight before the final boss as well. Maybe there's multiple. There's one notable boss fight at least that I remember. Yeah. So we'll see if there's another save room or not. I'm gonna save here anyway, just in case. Because it's definitely less tedious than going from the actual save room in the basement. Also, it probably just... yeah, that's it. If anyone is trying to type in chat, just know that I'm not seeing your messages for some reason, because YouTube probably sucks a little bit. But if you're not, then feel free to just enjoy the stream, I would say. I've tried refreshing the page a lot, so I'm just kind of assuming that it's not fucking up. Probably. Because usually that does it. I can try one more thing. I can try refreshing this, and then closing this tab and seeing. No, okay. Y'all are good. Y'all are all good. Shit. I feel like there is a save room down here though, because doesn't this room like go, or this area like circles around a little bit more, I believe. Or maybe am I thinking of a different game? Yeah, there's another save room. But like, maybe let's just see how this plays out. Okay, so it's the new one. top, and then it circles around, and then zigzag, and then up. So like around. I just need to see it one more time. Around, that's easy to remember, and then that. Okay. Let's see if I screw it up or not. Oh, wait, yeah. That's right. Forgot. Of course, I mean, how could I forget fighting death, obviously? Also, yeah, this fight is, wait, this fight is hard. It just occurred to me when he did 111 damage right there. Oops. Balls. Oh wait, I think I can destroy those. That company. I was just checking what my R button soul was, and it's not great for this. Also, I'm pretty sure he has a second phase, because, like, it's death, so of course he does. But his actually doesn't seem as bad as I remember, but maybe his second phase is shittier. In fact, that kind of checks out, from what I recall. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this shit. Oh god. Oh, that's right, yeah, okay. Fuck, this fight sucks. Like, it's actually decently designed, because, like, a lot of these attacks are designed in a way that you can dodge them just by walking. But, yeah, okay, yeah, it's all coming back to me now. That's funny. Yeah, this will actually be a decently, sized stream. His first phase is super doable, damageless, though. I think that's the most important thing, but those attacks, like that skull attack does so much goddamn damage. Oh, ate my jump again. I'm not clicking as deliberately as I should be. Fuck you, asshole. Shit. Okay, so when he throws the beams out, I know which direction I need to go. Oh, fuck. Or like the little blasts or whatever. Rain blast! Fuck. This is definitely a fight that I should use potions on, I think. Right, left, right. Okay. Not too bad. This attack sucks. But... left, right. I'm so fucking lucky. I didn't remember when they started. That's one of those where, like, I should just immediately start, I should just immediately start moving. Like, try to, like... be on one side. Fuck. Well, I'm okay. I'm okay. Shit. Oh shit. I'll use one mind up because obviously it's going to keep restoring slowly. Okay. I got scared as fuck that I was going to go too slow on that. They must have raised the threshold, like the time threshold to do that, because you had to be really damn quick. Maybe it's just because doing it on a mouse sucks, but I don't remember having that much leeway. But maybe it wasn't a speed thing. Maybe it was an accuracy thing. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. But as I've also mentioned, like I played it before for one. So like remembering how that skull attack works was big. And I also feel like I think I mentioned this before too, like I feel much more skilled at this style of game than even a year ago, I guess. Oh, so this is like the actual, yeah, the Abyss. 92%. There's another save room, okay. So we want to get, like, maybe I want to get Black Panther for, like, later. Or for, like, backtracking to the final boss if I need to. Because I don't remember if there's another save room or not. Alright, this guy's cancer. If I die, it doesn't really matter because I literally just saved, but it's one of those where I'm like, do I want to go back and restock now? I feel like no, there's got to be another teleporter though. There's no way they'd make you actually backtrack through this entire area. Also, I'm gonna try to avoid fighting if I can, because like if I need to come back and grind for levels, then I'll do that. That's always my thing, even in RPGs, where I'm like, I'd rather not have. I don't mind avoiding encounter. Like I don't mind grinding if it's self-inflicted, and it's like, oh, I skipped a bunch of encounters, and now this boss fight's handing me my ass, and I need to go grind, or I feel like I need to go grind. Oh well, like that's my own doing, so fine. As opposed to like fighting literally every enemy that I come across, like that just, oh my god. Especially because more often than not, fighting every enemy you come across is overkill. In a lot of those cases. Oh, there's quicksand, I see. Did he die? That's the drop I need. I'll upgrade my weapon again. Oh wait, yeah, okay, wait, I remember this vaguely, yeah. It's like it forms a, what's it called? Pentagram. Also, I need a bat. Yeah, that's it. Mud Demon, we got it. Prevents lot. Oh! Passive, nice. I don't know if that's like a guaranteed drop or something, but this is a 2-star or some. I don't know. See, the problem is if I want to 100% the map, I might need to double back. It's gonna warp me around, so it's like that. Or wait, no, yeah, god damn it. Yeah, I need to go back around. Yeah, because I need to go down here. Also, good thing I did that because Hippogriff. Oh well. Yeah, that's right. Spider-Man shit. Yeah, because that one on the right, that's just the teleport back to, what's it called? It just looks stupid. Just like this other teleporter down here on the right side of this room is actually not incomplete. What's up, Space Cowboy? Good to know chat isn't messing up. I always get scared. Ever since that started happening, I'm just like, I don't understand this. Oh wait, this guy can summon. Wait a second, maybe I do just farm this right now then. Maybe. I mean, it is a 3-star, so like, seems kind of shitty to have to farm for it right now, but if he just spawns infinite ones, then like, sure. Oh. I do need to be careful of dying here a little bit. If I am gonna try to, weekend was good. Weekend was good. Today was pretty solid. Can't complain too much. How was your weekend? Hope it went well. I guess I talked a little bit earlier about what I played this weekend. Mostly like wrapping up AC Revelations. And made some good progress in Nier Automata finally, which is good. As well as a little bit of Super Meat Boy as well. Jumping back into that. I honestly think when it comes to 106% specifically, now that I'm on like the Deathless achievements for Super Meat Boy, I feel like I would actually annihilate another 106 run, legitimately. At least like the most of it. So that could be fun in its own way. Wasn't too bad outside of streaming. Nice, nice. Yeah, I saw you're still streaming Visions of Mana. I'm guessing that's been fun. I'm gonna go restock on potions for sure, I think. I'm just thinking if I can get this drop so I can upgrade my weapon again, that would be sweet. I don't even know why I'm using the card if it's still a 3-hit. Also, I want this guy to stop stepping forward because it's really screwing up my my plan here. Nice, that's good. It's good to hear. I'm kind of feeling that itch to start a new game. Now that my plate is a little more clear. Like, yeah, I've got to finish up Nier, but I don't think that's going to be... I don't imagine that's going to be a terribly long ordeal. So I'm already thinking, like... I know, like, FF16 is going to be my next action game, assuming the PC port turns out good. And from what I played of the demo, I didn't really have any notable issues. I've been thinking about doing a Star Ocean, the remake, Star Ocean Second Story R, because I grabbed that on sale a couple months ago with the intent to play it. So it's probably either that or jumping back to Fire Emblem Three Houses to like reevaluate that for the sake of a video, or multiple, probably. Probably multiple videos on that. Because it's a big game. And it would also be nice to do Three Houses this year for, like, you know, the 5th anniversary of that. Plus, I haven't talked about Fire Emblem since Thracia, like, way early on in the year. So it might finally be time for me to jump back in. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to do the other 2 games for stream as following this. Because Portrait of Ruin, which is the next one, is probably my favorite of these 3. And so I'm definitely still very much in a Castlevania mood, I would say. Because I don't think the other games can't possibly be longer than this. I think they're about equivalent, from what I recall. And plus, like, Portrait doesn't really require farming to this degree, so that's already a decent time save. I think playing Hollow Knight kind of reinvigorated my Metroidvania itch. Because that's one of those where, like, I'm not always playing a Metroidvania, but when I get in the mood to do so, it's like, oh man, this shit, like, hits in a certain way. Not this process particularly, but, you know, Metroidvanias in general. God, stop eating my inputs. This controller's old, though. The face buttons are, like, a little spongier than they usually are. I'm a big fan of, like, clickier buttons. That's why I like the Xbox D-pad a lot. It's very clicky. Like, the Xbox One D-pad in particular, the 360 D-pad is fucking terrible in my opinion. But the, Xbox One D-pad, though, shit's actually peak. It's like my one lament with the RG353P that I have for, like, handheld, portable, like, travel play, is that the D-pad on that is, like, very spongy. And so it's easy to get, like, accidental inputs, which is a little annoying in some of the more precision-oriented titles. Jesus Christ, man. Can I get a drop? Maybe I will actually swap to, I know it's supposedly, like, a negligible increase, but, like, if it's increasing it by even a little bit, like, that's something, right? Am I wrong? Unless it's actually broken, it doesn't actually... Like, if it literally does nothing, then sure. I'll take the 1% increase or whatever it is. Even, like, 0.1%, whatever. It's something. And this is a hell of a lot faster. This also gives me some levels for the final boss. Or like the final couple of bosses. But yeah, when it comes to Metroidvanias, like, obviously I'm a big Metroid fan because Metroid is like one of the first series that I talked about on the channel. So if you go all the way back, like those are basically my earliest videos. Nice. Okay, so we got Aranus, which is what I was actually going for my weapon upgrade. The devil, another one. And, oh, and the luck buffs do nothing, do they? The luck buffs do nothing, do they? Alright, let's actually kill this thing. But yeah, obviously a big Metroid fan. Obviously, I'd say like fairly obviously, I wouldn't say like a huge Castlevania fan, but I'm a big fan of the games in this collection, I would say, particularly Portrait, but like my top Castlevania games are probably like Symphony of the Night, and then these three, and then like the GBA ones probably. And then maybe some of the classic Vanias sort of sprinkled in there, the ones that I've like spent any meaningful time with, but I'm just not like as into those titles personally. Even though I see the merit and they can be fun. They just don't grab me in the same way. But, alright, let me think. I definitely don't want to die, so I want to make sure that I use potions when I'm close to death. So we'll re-equip this, re-equip something with better defense, and maybe use one of these. Oh god. I'm gonna fight this, I'd rather sneak behind it. This way I get a little bit of healing too while I'm doing this. Nice. But, where was I going with that? I guess, like, Metroidvanias are a genre where it's, like, even Metroid, which is a series that I hold in really high regard, like, it's probably my favorite Nintendo IP at the moment. And, it's probably, like, it's weird. My point is that I don't really play Metroid games super often, but when I do, I really love that shit. So it's like those games are made to be replayable, but yet I don't, like, I haven't played Dread since I made the video on it. I did play through Super Metroid. I did play through Metroid 2 I played through Super Metroid for the millionth time or whatever, sometime within the past year, via the Redux patch. And then I played Metroid 2 for the first time. This is the guy that you want for the final boss, from what I understand. Even though he's a bitch to kill, apparently, because I'm bad. It's a 2-star. I'm down to go for it. What? It's like, excuse you? But even like when it comes to indie Metroidvanias, I haven't been as into them historically. Although like Hollow Knight did like recently, I guess like Hollow Knight did recently like click with me again, or like not again, but like click with me for the first time. I think it's partially because the market for those types of games is pretty saturated. Like, there's so many indie Metroidvanias that it's like... Oh, that's sick. I tend to prefer, Oh, it's 1 out of 1? That's insane. Alright, well, we're spec'd out. Apparently luck does nothing, but it actually does everything, so... We take those. Maybe, I mean, like, that could be a fallacy, in that it just happened that I got lucky, even with the negligible bump, but it's like, I mean... You saw that I was getting no drops, and then all of a sudden I got, like, 2 back-to-back from a 3-star, and then I just got this one pretty easily with the luck stuff equipped, so... Take with that what you will. But yeah, I had thought about, I played Axiom Verge, for instance, on Xbox, and ended up falling off a little ways in. I thought about picking it up on Steam, since it's been a while. And like, I'm sure there's some others too, that I could try, and there's like others that I've played that I just don't remember necessarily from my Xbox One playing days. I just didn't bother, like the thing is I didn't bother to reacquire most of them on PC. Because it's like, realistically speaking, if I do want to play a if I do want to play a Metroidvania, I'm probably partial to playing a an actual Metroid or Castlevania game. Oh right, I'm trying to figure out how this guy works again. I like how to dodge him. I'm gonna need to restock for the final boss probably anyway. Although this guy, I remember this guy being actually harder than the final boss, weirdly enough. Oh. That's it? Okay. I'm probably just a higher level, and also Malakota's fucking broken. Yes, we'll save. I don't actually know if there's a warp out of here. Considering how that fight went, I mean, I only have a high potion and a super potion. I have some food stuff that I can eat, I suppose. Based on how that went, though, I feel like the final boss will be manageable without having to restock. If there isn't a teleporter. Yeah, obviously if there is, I definitely will, but... You bitch. The fact that one-shots is actually insane. Hollow Knight vid, it's coming along. It's coming along. There's some stuff I need to record on top of what I already did. But I think I'll definitely meet the deadline that I wanted to meet, which is the most important thing. Fuck. Yeah, it'll for sure be out this weekend, this coming weekend. I think that'll be very manageable. Which is good. It helps that it's like a little bit of a shorter video than usual, or likely will be. I do want to get started on the SMT5 video to give myself a little bit of a buffer. Hey, yo, can you not? This might be one of those, because Malakota is so busted, I might even want to, like, equip the Serenity Robe for the extra damage. even if the defense is like lower and stuff. That seems pretty good to me, I think. The one shot is actually insane. It's crazy. So nasty. Oh, we get a warp here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is pretty lit. So we restock on this. Just in case. I doubt I'm going to actually go through all these because I'm just much more prepared this time around. Anything to sell? There's definitely... I don't feel like it's worth holding on to this, but it doesn't really hurt either. This is bad. And I think that's it. Still only at 85k, so if I... Oh wait, I can upgrade my weapon too, but still not even close to getting Soul Eater Ring, but I think there's New Game Plus, so... Boyfriend, we're not... I'm gonna stop right there, but... Nice. That's maxed out, sick. Holy crap. The thing is, Malakota is going to carry us through this final boss, so I don't know that this weapon is actually going to matter, like, play into, like, factor in too much, but... And... Oh yeah, I haven't checked the map yet. 98.2. No fever. I don't know why I didn't just... Whatever. But yeah, I'm in the mood to like jump into another RPG. That's like really what I'm kind of clamoring for right now. Also, wait, yeah, we just get a save room here anyway. What's up, Baconator? Long time no see. I'm sure you're excited for episode Aegis, I would assume. Because that comes out, what, today? Tomorrow? Something like that? RPG or JRPG? Probably JRPG. That's why, like, my two options are really, like, Star Ocean and, the Star Ocean remake, which is probably the more likely one, or Three Houses for the millionth time, but for the sake of YouTube videos, which is exciting, and it's exciting from that, but it's also exciting to go back to Three Houses, because that is one of my favorite games ever, and hopefully it remains that way, but that was like literally my favorite game of all time before I played Persona 3, and then it's like, you know, but funny enough, even though Persona 3 is one of, if not maybe my favorite game ever, it's like definitely up there. I'm not planning to play episode Aegis because I'm just not that big on the answer to begin with. Metaphor's next month. October, it's like in exactly a month. Yeah, October 11th. But yeah, episode Aegis, I just don't like the answer that much, so it's like, I'm just not excited to play it. Like, I watched some of the promotional stuff, and it's cool that we got, you know, the Fez version of Mass Destruction with like an additional verse and stuff like that. I think that's cool. But like, I don't know. Yeah, Metaphor's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that. much more so than I am Episode Aegis. And like, yeah, will I get Episode Aegis down the road when it's on sale or something? Probably. Just to like play it and just like see how it might fix the answer. But then again, the vanilla, like, Reload was so faithful to the original story that I'm like, I don't know that they're really going to take many liberties and like fix a lot of my issues with the answer aside from the gameplay stuff, which for sure is going to be better. Echoes of Wisdom, no, I'm not gonna comp that. I'm waiting for the next hardware to like buy Switch games again. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Nintendo's next system before I start buying Switch games again, because I just don't... I know it's inevitable, and I just want to see... And beyond that, like... It's kind of sad, but I feel like Zelda sort of lost me, in a way, which is, like, a little upsetting, because that used to be, like, my favorite shit, like, actually. Or, like, among my favorite things, like, franchises or whatever, and it's still up there for the legacy titles. The N64 duology, Twilight Princess, some of the 2D titles and stuff, but it can't not buy Pokemon ZA. I'm very curious to see more of that, for sure. Won't be waiting for that. I would imagine that's gonna drop with the new hardware or like after, I would guess. But I guess we don't know for sure. We just know, I think it's safe to anticipate both of them for 2025. And Prime 4 is the one for me. Like that's the one where I'm like, that's a day one. I'd prefer to play it on the new system though, which I'm assuming it'll drop at the same time, like I'm saying with Pokemon ZA. It'll probably be like either a launch title or come out after the new system, I would guess. She'd always dreamed of seeing the Dark Lord. Yeah, Dimitri sucks, dude. These characters suck. The new ones, at least. Like, Soma and Arakato and stuff are cool, but like... Sacrifice reverse the flow of my powers. Like, shut up. Arceus dropped in February. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't drop early, just because I want them to take as much time as possible. But yeah, maybe, like, that, I could see that being a spring game, potentially. I wouldn't put it past them. Oh shit. Homeboy just killed Alucard, the fuck? I shall not succumb to the power. Succumbs to the power. I think the Switch will be holiday. I just don't know about that because the Switch, like the original Switch launching in the spring. So I almost feel like that's kind of a safe bet for Nintendo. It keeps them out of the way of any other potential hardware because Sony and Microsoft are only ever going to drop hardware in the fall, like substantial hardware. Because like PS5 Pro is supposed to come out this fall, right? Although like, if it is, then isn't there any solid info on it? I don't even know. But like, I do think Nintendo's in a unique place where I don't think they need to worry about necessarily releasing within the same window of like Sony or Microsoft's hardware. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, it doesn't hurt to... Oh shit, I'm bad. Oh. Oops. Is this a curse? No, it's Venom. Venom. Fuck you. God damn it. I should have waited till the attack was like actually over. Yeah. I'll be playing, instead of playing Episode I guess I'll be playing Final Fantasy 16 when that drops in like a week. Oh shit. And the Plucky Squire also has my eye as well. Yeah, yeah, fucking shit ass. Like, okay, so gotta put respect on Eminem's name for like the classics, obviously. But I'm not gonna claim to know like jack shit about the his newer records. I just know that one's been memed to death, which I think is funny. Shit, I'm really shit at using this. I don't know why that first one didn't land, but okay. Okay. Shit. Hey, yo. Can we not do this? I'm not very good at this boss fight, as you can tell. Especially not using Malakota, because I literally didn't know this existed. Fuck. Oh, is that it? Or is there another hitbox? Wait, there's one on the lower end, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. His fucking knee. Hmm. The Super Meat Boy tech coming into play right now a little bit. Just a tad. What the fuck am I supposed to do here, dog? Get out of my face. There you go? No, seriously, like, what is this? Garbage. Fucking hitbox. Kill those. Fucking bullshit. God damn it. He should not be able to corner you like that. It's so dumb. I guess you're supposed to go up when he does that, but... Oh, and that's it. Cool. Okay. Complaining for no reason, but you know. Who's my favorite Breath of the Wild character? Favorite Breath of the Wild character... I kind of like the, like, Revali... Well, I guess... I weirdly kind of liked Tulin in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know why. Like, I like the Rito. I think they're neat. Like, I think Medley is probably my favorite Wind Waker character. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. Like, I like the Rito for some reason. So probably like Revali and or Tulin. Which I guess is a Tears of the Kingdom character, but yeah. The Zoras. I'm trying to think. I guess Prince Sidon is alright. He's cool. Also the Gorons, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, all those races in Zelda are pretty iconic at this point, I would say. It is interesting that the Zora and the Rito both exist in Breath of the Wild, considering the whole point, I thought, of the Rito in Wind Waker was that the Zora evolved into the Rito or something, but maybe some of the Zoras stayed around. Like, I don't know, it's best not put too much thought into the timeline, in my opinion. What silly they told you wasn't necessarily wrong. The Dark Lord is the entity opposite to God. Oh, we're getting a religious lesson right now. Then that means there will always be a need for a Dark Lord. This dialogue is really bad. All because I ducked out from becoming the next in line. I should have been evil. There's no reason at all for you to become the Dark Lord. Yeah, but like, I don't. But if it weren't for me, none of this would have happened. That's right, Soma. You should have should just let yourself die, I guess. I don't know. Friendly are separate. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure. And I think that's a good way to. That's kind of my perspective on Zelda largely, is like, unless there is a direct connection. Oops. Unless there is a direct connection, then to not pay it too much mind or put too much thought into it. Like, Ocarina and Majora are clearly connected. I think Twilight Princess is clearly connected there. Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks are clearly connected, etc. You have like these little pockets of connected games. A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. Link's Awakening and the Oracle games, I think, are connected. It's like these little, like, subsets, you know? Yeah, I prefer to look at it that way, too. Or at least, like, that it's so ambiguous that it's not even worth considering when certain things could have taken place in reference to it, you know? Tears of the Kingdom memories are similar to Ocarina. Tears of the Kingdom memories. I mean, I guess they kind of, kind of. I mean, it refers to, I guess, a time when, like, the Gerudo were, like, run by Ganondorf and all of that. Oh, when Zelda... Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, like little references, little nods here and there. I don't know how long Julius mode is. I don't think it's like a full run, but I think you have to go all the way up to the top, though. Mina. But Mina, except for not Mina. Like, everyone except for Mina. Everyone... It's probably symbolic to be like, oh, she represents the goodness in people or something. That's why her name is Everyone. I don't know. Mina, everyone. What do you do? I'm gonna keep making fun of that because I just realized how stupid that is. I mean, I know that's like a real name, so like I'm not trying to make fun of anyone with that name. It's just more like in this context. I'd like to be wrapped around Yogo's finger. The portraits, they've grown on me. I really kind of shat on them when I first played it because of the shift from the more gothic, you know, traditional style. But I actually don't hate them here. Actually, like, I don't know what it is. They've kind of grown on me. But I also think they weirdly look better in this collection for some reason than on emulator. Yeah, Pokemon... I mean, Pokemon could stand to do a lot of things in its presentation, I would say. I think character portraits could definitely help with a lot of the, like, stiff 3D animation. Like, kind of like the Persona thing. Like, the PS2 Persona games, for instance, like P3 and P4. Those character models aren't doing... They're basically doing nothing. And so the portraits do a lot of the work in that case. And even then, they're not that dynamic back then, but... Even like P5 or something, character models are pretty stiff. They have some movements, but like the portraits are really like what give that like emotion in a lot of cases. Yeah, Persona, I love the Persona portraits like a lot. Yeah, dude, Reload is so fun. Like, so like last year when I played Resident Evil 4, the remake, I don't know why I said it like that. When I played the Resident Evil 4 remake, I played it like 3 times in a row, which is like kind of crazy for me. It was one of those games that throughout the rest of that year, I was like, man, like kind of pining for like another playthrough. And I'm there with Persona 3 already, where I'm like, Reload is sitting there like installed still, and I'm like, fuck. It's like, I fucking love P3, and so it's like seeing that there, I'm like, damn. I like just knowing that I could jump in for another run is like kind of enough right now, because I'd rather play some other stuff and like come back to it later. But it's still like, it's so compelling to like jump back into it. Boss rush mode, okay. Data's been saved. I've not really messed around much with the extra modes, and because it's been not that, yeah, Reload was awesome, man. Like, there's definitely some, like, you know, smallish things that I've talked about in streams and in my video that I did and stuff. But like, yeah, there's like some things, but like I think that what it does well make up for any of that, in my opinion. And but I can also understand why it wouldn't for some people, for sure. Yeah, I think particularly in some of the cutscenes, like I understand what people mean when they've talked about that particular aspect. But it really is a matter of like, it was never going to capture that exactly, because it is a different product. But I think what it did capture was also special. Yeah, the Awakening cutscene, yeah, I would agree. I was definitely like whelmed by, like, you can see it if you look at the launch day stream that I did of P3. I remember distinctly being like very whelmed by that and being kind of nervous at that point still that the game wasn't gonna like live up to what I expected it to be. Thankfully that wasn't the case, and it actually was awesome by and large, but yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, like I said, I just think the pros outweigh the cons as far as like what was changed in a lot of ways, but that doesn't like invalidate the existence of the original for sure. But like, when is that? That's like rarely the case though with remakes. It's, yeah, a lot more clear with a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree when it comes to like Chidori and like all of that. Yeah, it's good shit. Definitely. I know it's a remake, but it's probably my front runner for my personal game of the year just because it's P3. I'd probably have to make an exception and be like, you know, say like no remakes or whatever. In which case it's probably SMT5 so far. So then that's like a re-release in its own right. So I just don't know. Boss rush mode. What is enemy set mode anyway? I don't even know. Also, how is the map not 100% though? Am I like missing a secret room? Let's figure that out real quick. Oh yeah, dude, dude, C's is so goated as far as a main cast. Just kind of in general, but especially like in JRPGs and stuff, like they are one of my favorites. So many of them are so, like, I mean, Junpei Yukari, Akihiko for sure, Shinji. I feel like Mitsuru is like, Mitsuru and Ken, and I guess like Mitsuru and Ken are the ones I'm like the least hot on, but I still think they're really good characters. Dawn of Sorrow. When they remake P40, hope they don't do a new voice cast. Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work. I'm even in Persona games, like I'm subs over dubs. It's like it wouldn't really impact me that much. And plus, like, the Japanese cast was the same for Reload compared to OGP3 for, like, the Japanese voices, I believe, were the same. But there was already controversy over, like, Chie's voice actor change from P4 Vanilla to Golden. So there's kind of, like, there's history there for people being upset about that. Alright, this looks complete. This area looks complete. So I guess we can warp back. I can't imagine it's the boss arena. That doesn't make sense. Right? I don't think so. So let me look. Are there, like, any secret rooms or something that I'm missing? That looks complete. Oh, there's like a room. Okay, I see where it is. Yeah, I wonder. I guess part of it does kind of depend on, like, why they changed the voice cast for P3. Like, was it, like, availability? Was it cost? Was it a mix of both? Because, like, all of those voice actors are, like, much more prominent, like, much more, probably more expensive to hire, and, like, harder to get availability for as well. Matthew Mercer and Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah, those are, like, I mean, those are iconic names in the voice acting, like, English voice acting space. It'd be great if they could get them again. I know I, like, kind of wouldn't necessarily say I slandered P4, but, like, I was pretty critical of P4 in my video on it, and in a lot of my talking about it. But I'm actually, I mean, of course, I'm on board for a P4 remake. Of course, like, I don't think there was any question about that. It was just like, it's not going to be as exciting for me as a P3 remake, but I am, like, in a sense, like, looking forward to that project happening at some point. I just think that they should prioritize remaking some of the earlier titles first. But I also think it'd be dumb of them to, like, not do a P4 remake because of how popular that title is. People are also going to bitch and moan the same way that they did for P3, so I'm also, like, partially not looking forward to that discourse. But then again, I feel like I can kind of keep my nose out of things a little more this time, since I'm not as invested. I probably won't be, like, looking over a lot of the pre-release stuff as obsessively as I was. Yeah, so it looks like there's a room. Looks like there's a room above the boss room that I somehow missed. At least I think so. And so this... Oh my god, can you not? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see. Just a little bit out of the way, which is going to be annoying for backtracking, but it's, like, kind of fine. Persona 4 made you more emotional than 3 and 5, happy and sad. It's got a good vibe. I dig it. I think the ending is good. It's obviously, like, not as sad as, you know, P3 and stuff, but very heartfelt and all of that. My big thing is, like, are they going to fix the dungeons or not? Because a lot of people said that about P3, but it's like, well, Tartarus kind of has to be the way that it is, for, like, narrative reasons, for better or worse. Like, it just kind of has to be that way, though. Whereas P4, I feel like, doesn't need to be that way. feel like P4 you could actually make like real dungeons. Yeah, I mean, Nanako's a great character for sure. I think it's a little... I think the way they handle it is a little bit questionable, but... Alright, let's see here. So... There's supposed to be a room above here. I don't know if there's like... Oh, maybe... Is it in Julius mode or something, maybe? Or maybe... You know what? It might be. Oh, no, it's not. Did I just come up here for no reason, then? Yeah, like, I don't think... I don't think that P4's dungeons were the way that they were for narrative reasons in the same way that P3's dungeon was. I think it was more so just like, hey, we gotta get this game out. Let's just do the same thing that we did for P3 with this game so that we can, like, do the dungeons quickly, kind of thing. Because the turnaround from P3 to P4 was really quick. Like, very quick. It was like 06 to 08 or something like that. Stupid. Dawn of Sorrow, room above. Maybe I need to attack the ceiling? Is that what this is? I have axe armor at all? Throw bones? Oh. Also, I guess I could have Malakoted that. Like that, maybe. Figure that out. Satan's ring? What does that do? A ring worn by the Dark Lord. Lowers our constitution. Seems pretty good though with the strength buff and stuff. I mean... Yeah, the dungeons... They just need to be reworked, I think. Like, that's a case where I'm like, they should just do palaces, basically, for them. 98.8. So I'm probably missing another ceiling room, then, that I didn't realize was a thing. Maybe. Oh, there's another room. Right near here. Like a panel below me. That might actually be the last one that I'm missing. Oh, I don't need to save again. There's nothing here. This is all filled in. Can I hop on Fortnite now? Hey, have fun, man. It was good to have you in the stream for a bit. Thanks, Baconator. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy episode I guess when you get around to playing it, for sure. I'll be wrapping up the stream here not too long from now anyway. How the hell do I get over there again? Oh, I see. Next stream you let me know. Nice, cool, cool. That sounds good. Alright, peace out. Oh shit. I didn't realize that I was turned to stone. I'll make a vid reviewing it. Yeah, you should, for sure. For sure, for sure. I already actually fought the final boss. I'm just clearing out the rest of the map. It was a little anticlimactic compared to my previous experience with my previous playthrough, but it happens. Let's see here. There's another room in this area that's below the floor. So is it 0.1% per room? That doesn't seem right. Or maybe it is actually. So am I missing... I guess I am missing breakable wall rooms, which I was like... I was talking earlier in the playthrough that like, oh, are there none of these? Because I haven't seen any. That's because most of them are like floor and ceiling, it looks like. So... we want to head out. At least this gets us towards the teleporter, which is good. It's good that I'm replaying these, though, because I think I'll have a clearer idea of how I would rank them. Like, I still think this is probably going to end up being, in my opinion, the weakest of the three. Oh, does that not count as, like, hitting the floor or something? Okay. Truffle. Yeah, so 99, so I guess we're missing 10 rooms, which is kind of annoying. But, it gives me something to do, I guess. Yep, sure did. It was just, this fucking tail attack is really busted. So that made it kind of trivial. I need to see my map. So I think the tower's clear. I don't see anything over on that side. I just want to kind of like work my way across. I'm not seeing anything underground quite yet. There is one... okay, there is one kind of near the teleporter down here. Oh, I have to go the long way. Oops. So let's see here. Oh, this... oh no, wait, I can get around this way, I think. I screwed it up. It is... what, 3 panels below the other one? Is it right here? No. A little bit higher. Oh shit. Okay, there it is. I wish I had been doing these along the way, but like this one, for instance, there's no way that I would have tried to break this wall. Okay, yeah, 99.1, yeah, there's 9 more. So, is there anything else in this lower area? I don't see anything. Wizardry Lab. There is one in that long hallway. I guess I just do these as I see them, right? As long as there's none... in the areas that I've already been to. Like the chapel looks full, like filled out. The tower looks filled out. The abyss is definitely filled out. This underground area looks filled out to me. Yeah, there's one like towards near Hammer's shop, or like, you know, kind of in that area. One in Wizardry Lab. There's one in the is the garden area or whatever it's called. Garden of Madness. Yeah, there's one there. Two there, actually. Yeah, at least two. Okay. So I'm gonna head back to the teleporter. Nice dodge. Now with Portrait, I might... Well, some Portrait stuff you have to double back for map completion. But at the same time, each area is a little more self-contained. So like maybe I refer to the map before leaving, or something to that effect. I don't know. I feel like just like late game map cleanup is just a part of these games in some sense. So now I go Wizardry Lab. Almost grabbed my mouse instinctively. Also, yeah, I think I just need to break the ice, and then I need to like look for this fucking thing. I'm gonna equip the axe armor though. Oh, I forgot that dashes. Why does it do that? It's dumb. Also, wait, I can just bat. Why am I doing this? I can just like bat fly. Like, I guess this is a little bit easier because I can just kind of. Nah, it's whatever. I can literally just fly up there. Where is it? It's like around here somewhere. There it is. Foie gras. And conveniently, this leads to Garden of Madness, where I need to go next. Yeah, 99. Yeah, it's literally 0.1 per. Make a save. So in this next one, there's none in this like lower area. But if I head up, they're kind of close to each other, which is good. Just making sure the clock tower is clear, and I think it is. Yeah. Okay. So I might have been right about the Demon Guest House having at least one. Okay, so I need to go up. Although that's not actually real. I have to go this way and then up. And then it's in the ceiling here, which I should be able to, yep, double jump up. lit. Ninja suit. Dope. And then this next one is in this hallway above me. There's the Skelerang. Took long enough. I guess this is technically Demon Guest House. And it's right here. Rune Ring. Alright, what's next? Got 6 more that I'm missing apparently, so I don't know. They're obviously somewhere, but I just... The map looks mostly complete to me, though. That's why I'm a little concerned. There's the one towards the entrance. Yeah, there's like a floor one towards the entrance. Oh, wait, there's actually like a path. There's a hidden path near the entrance as well. That might actually be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's it. That's literally it. What's the fastest way there? I think on foot, probably. Yeah, I think just going this way on foot is the play. Oh, I need a Puppet Master. Also, I should be swapping this out instead. Yeah, so they're all around the same area, which is cool. It's kind of like down towards that hidden area of the Wizardry Lab. With the little, like, homunculus guys. Whoops. So now we go this way. I'm excited to get into Portrait of Ruin next time. It's gonna be fun. So this one is in this room. That's 2,000 and corn soup. And then the shortcuts, or like the other hidden path, is... I'm assuming you access it from down here, like in the wall. Yeah. Caviar. Fitting. Yep, 99.9 and 100% map completion. We step on this, blows it up. And it's a nice little shortcut towards Yoko. Do they have anything else to say? Getting homesick. It's no use to lie. You haven't seen Mina in a long time. Well, what? Yeah, well, this is just a continuity thing. It's like you probably propped this before Mina actually showing up. It's funny given the context of what already happened. Well, I guess, okay, that was a fake Mina, but... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I got confused. Is there anything I can upgrade? Lilith, I can upgrade this. I mean, that's pretty cool. White Dragon. This is already maxed. Devil for this, but you can just buy Masamune, so it's like... Cool. And this way, too, I have a pretty complete New Game Plus file. Or if I ever want to do that. Like, some games, even with the New Game Plus feature, I find to be more enjoyable on a fresh save. Like, there are pros and cons, obviously, to participating, depending on what carries over. I can't think of a massive instance where I would go, like, fresh new game, but it just, I guess it depends on what you're going for. Because obviously, you kind of miss out on that progression aspect if you go New Game Plus in a game like this, with all the crazy equipment and stuff, but it can be nice to clean up stuff that you might have missed on a first run, if there is such a thing in certain games. Like, I don't know if items carry over, but whatever. Stock up on that, I guess. Restock. And I don't think I bothered buying... Well, I mean, like, I could just buy the Masamune, I guess. And then sell the other one to prevent having to farm souls, because I'm not going to get the damn... whatever it's called. Soul Eater ring. That wasn't going to happen this playthrough anyway. I know this stuff probably is like, oh, it's actually good if you like blah blah blah, and it's like, eh. It's whatever, dude. Potions are more than enough, I feel like. This is probably good because it sells for a lot. This stuff, no. I'm curious about this one. And the news stuff. I'm curious to read the news articles. I might just do that in a second. I think this is the same style of weapon. Interesting that they're a demonic sword. I don't know if that has like a drawback or something. Oh, whoa, wait a second. The stat buffs, though. I still don't understand the correlation between strength and attack, though. It's like you get an attack debuff, but a strength increase, so it's like... What does that actually mean? That's insane, though. You can sell this. Ninja suit. Pretty significant defense drawback. Good for strength, though, I guess. This seems kind of shitty, actually. It's like, yeah, it's not as defensive here, but these other ones give you other stat buffs, so I feel like this is kind of bad. Rare ring, rune ring, increase the speed of MP restoration. I'll like the special rings. That's good stuff. That's still only... Still all four of these get a third of what you need for Soul Eater, but yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm curious about these newspaper things. Can you, like, not read them for real? It's just the headlines? I mean, still. Abominable snowman discovered? Snowman living on the mountain spotted near the mountain village. According to witnesses, the beast appears to be searching for food. Terror alert, his name is Mothman. Numerous sightings of creature high in the sky, where it is drawn to intense light. Light apparently came from thunderbolts. let us call this airborne being the flying humanoid. Never cook again. I don't understand. Whatever. This game's narrative is really bad, but the gameplay, I guess, makes up for it. I would say so. I'd play it again. I'd play this game again for sure. I'd probably skip a lot of the dialogue outright, personally, but that's having gone through it twice while, like, at least mostly paying attention on this second run. Cool, 100% nap. Not even 8.5 hours, not bad. Definitely could have been faster. Definitely could have been, but yeah, pretty solid. So next time we'll start Portrait of Ruin, which I'm very excited for. Probably my favorite Castlevania game in this collection, at least. In some ways, I might even prefer it to Symphony of the Night. It's just that Symphony is like, as like an all-arounder, I think it's probably better. Especially from like a map design kind of standpoint, in particular with compared to Portrait, but yeah, well, you'll see. If you haven't played Portrait of Ruin, you'll see on the next stream, anyhow.